Greetings and welcome to Joburgtv News. Reading you the news at this hour is Xoxeka Makubeni. The DA is unveiling the party's plan to tackle illegal immigration, fix the dysfunctional Department of Home Affairs, and ultimately secure the country's borders. This happened earlier today at Bruma, Johannesburg. Crown Sondlane reports.
Today, Joburgtv News is at Kululeko House, where the Democratic Alliance will unveil the party's plan on how to tackle illegal immigration, fix the dysfunctional Department of Home Affairs, and secure our borders.
When we did check marking in Plastic View, we realized that about 85% of those people that are living there are actually foreign nationals, and 85% of them are actually undocumented. So now you're sitting with that particular problem that you now cannot do anything about building them, better infrastructure than what they have there. So you can give them rudimentary service, which we are doing. But in terms of then the development, that is actually now the delay. And this is why we're asking that Minister Kigaba must come on board. Either we go and find a way of regularizing the people that are there, or make sure that we are able to then assist the people to go back home. One of the things that we wanted to do was to then remove them from that particular space, to move them into another space, which they then refuse and say, you are taking us far away from the jobs that we are doing in the suburbs around us. So that is now a big challenge that we're sitting with.
The source of the scenario we found ourselves in is government failure. It's honestly government failure through its inability to manage immigration very well, through its inability to make sure that our borders are secure, through its inability to provide support to the skilled immigrants who want to come into South Africa and work or renew their permits for those that were in. The process is so arduous that it becomes so cumbersome and difficult to retain those skills. And that also leads to the skills that we end up losing. There are a lot of professions in engineering, teaching that South Africa could be benefiting from through our SADC countries or the rest of the continent that are finding it difficult to come and offer those skills in the country because the process is so difficult. So it is therefore very unfair to blame immigrants for unemployment. It is the state that is failing to provide the conditions that attract the investment, that will create the jobs, that will be adequate for all South Africans to have access to jobs.
Securing our borders is very, very important. We have seen people are dissatisfied, South Africans, we have seen foreign nationals are dissatisfied with the way they are treated in South Africa. Protecting our porous borders that has been in 24 years neglected by the ANC government is not helpful. Any country in the world needs to secure its borders so that we can actually plan for the people that are here. Currently, we do not know how many people are in the country, legally or illegally, because Department of Home Affairs is not giving us the data or actual data that we can use. We also have a serious challenge in terms of people having perceptions that foreigners are taking away their jobs. The real problem is that there's no data that can prove that foreigners are taking other people's jobs. We have no data on who are legal here, who are illegal here, who are asylum seekers, but these people are being attacked every time, and it is not the right way to go for South Africa. So this problem of xenophobia and violence in our country, this perception is created by the ANC that left our borders in a porous state, and we say no to that. That is why we're taking on this issue. It is a sensitive issue, but as a DA we feel we have the guts to take this on.
The DA Gauteng Premier and Mayor of Tshwane, Solly Msimang, said that he has written to the Minister of Home Affairs, Melusi Kigaba, saying that he also needs to come on board in order to solve the challenge. He also said that the ANC needs to come along to strengthen the borders of security. Kusukaika, Joburgtv, Crown Sondlane.
From myself and the rest of the news team, until next time.